Welcome back to Captain of Industry. Let's play. This is now episode 8. So, been a couple of days. I slightly forgot what was working on the last time. Uh, how... okay, ships coming here. I see. I was thinking about expanding the oil systems. Oil, so the refineries. What else was happening around our lovely island? So, yeah, this platform is still being built slowly. I even set up a special fuel pump just for these trucks that are working on this place. We don't have a place for sand to be mined. Okay, that's fortunate. Then quickly add that up here. Here maybe as well. Also, let's get rid of this slowly. Now that we have enough time. There we go. That should give us some time. Okay. We have explored a new location and found what's this? Quartz mine and another oil rig, limestone quarry. Okay. So, okay. I did. There was an update since I last played. Quickly went over the patch notes. Didn't notice anything really caught my eye. So mostly forgot what was said in the patch notes. To be absolutely honest, by now. So, some research stuff got changed, but that's more early game. So yeah, not really that important for us right now. Considering we are completely full on tree saplings, I could potentially move this farm further away and essentially just afterwards remove this farm so that I can work on the coal system, coal mine better. I was playing around with retaining walls a tiny bit, then decided to not do that anymore. Also, I think I remember. Yeah, I was planning on already the previous episode, but I didn't manage to pull that off. Work on redoing my food industry essentially. Now, one thing is waiting for this thing to be built and building it up there. That's one of the plans. The other plan was to just build a temporary one over here and then maybe move it up there or something. So let's say we got 4 farms right now, and these are actually helping as well. So we do need to count on them. So let's say we have 6 farms. I would want to go for at least 12 farms to consider that I'm actually doing a proper improvement. Just gonna quickly go over this as well. So your issue is that you can't mine anything, but you are should be open to dumping rocks and flag here, just in case somebody decides to do that. Okay, so those are outputs. That's fine. While I'm waiting for that, I could actually go and expand this area a tiny bit. So maybe I'm gonna see. I wonder if they're gonna be doing this, that they mine this and then actually dump the rocks already into the ocean. That would be quite nice. Also, I will be going over the sand here. Not too enthusiastic about that, but I'll deal with that later on. I did want to just quickly check in here. We already used up 6% of the crude oil here. I wonder if I upgrade these, if then they get bigger deposits or something. That would help quite a bit. Okay. However, until then, let's go tend our ship out a bit. So we are 250 years in, and with the current rate, it's 1,500 years. So not perfect, I'd say. Not perfect. I guess, but sure, you can actually make everything be bio or renewable, since you can get most of the fuel stuff you can get actually out of farms. So I will look into that a bit later, not this episode though. So can I, no, not layers, planning mode, can I draw out enough farms dishes, since this isn't a really huge area? Constantly have to go like move up bit by bit, and I couldn't go with 2 rows of the farms. That's a bit unfortunate. Flattening out this area might actually make more sense even. Not sure if I need that pile of pileness. Hmm. Let's see now. Okay, these trucks seem to be dumping here, so that is, or it's not these trucks, but other trucks. I'm not sure at this point. Yeah, they're gonna be driving up there, dumping the dirt and rock up there, I guess. Hmm. Just in case, let's just mark this as slag, and dump. Just dump one resource every time. Okay, that's a bit meh. Okay. In that case, let's focus on expanding buildable area. So my idea here was just to build this, use this area up here. I mean, I could actually just start preparing all the farms as they'll be positioned afterwards, so that as soon as this thing is... Oh, I can't do anything regarding that because trees. Never mind, never mind. Yeah, that's still gonna be a long time before I manage to cut it off, cut it down. I guess I will look into expanding my farms over here somewhat. Or, or I could essentially just expand land into this direction while I'm, let's say, doing operations like this, like mining this territory, or instead of building this pile, I could just start mining that area down to a lower level. That might actually make more sense. To be absolutely honest, I think I might start working on that. I would need to move these guys somewhat side. I could start. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to start over here with you, and you can be built, and you will say dumping leveling designation. So I'm at +3 right now. I'm considering just dropping this down. Now it should keep it at +3 for this area at least, yeah. So let's say like that. So roughly this would then be my new expanded area. That part. So it doesn't risk this thing being destroyed. And then I need to properly activate it. And I'll allow rock and black to be dumped here. Actually, what I'm gonna do even more, now one up this even further. I'm gonna say you are a +2 area, and then I'm gonna fill up the top with dirt just to make it a bit prettier. Canola has been researched. Excellent. Don't need it just yet, but good. And to make that actually work, I'm gonna go like that, and then here I'm gonna use this thing. Okay. So you should now, when there are extra rocks, be able to access the rocks. Next thing, since I'm doing this pile out of trash only, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna process waste into. So we have waste that we can either just compact, we'll check that out later on, or we can burn it directly, or we can burn it for electricity. Okay. And if we press it, it's the same thing, I think. Yeah. So not much. I mean, I guess we could do it just for easier transport, and if I'm gonna be doing the incineration stuff, yeah. So what we would then do is we would compact it somewhere over here, really close to the existing stuff here. So this would be our recipe. How much are we producing waste at? We are reliably producing roughly 60 per, which is quite close to the limit of this thing. Okay, so we can then pipe that into there. Actually, you know what? Can I position this like over here, maybe? And then just go over there. That is a thing I could potentially do. Okay, and once that's done, I would need to dedicate one of these lines to essentially do that. So if we're talking about, how much was it? We're producing 60 of 72, so that would be roughly 20 per minute. So yeah, this is like not even half of the boiler running permanently. And then we need just a bunch of fuel gas, and we'll deal with the rest. So I could potentially just have. Do I have fuel gas already being piped into this direction? Yes, here. Instead of that, I would then build the incineration plant over here, for instance. Like that. Let's say hey, I want a loose storage over here. Oh, is compact waste not loose storage? Is it unit storage? Apparently it is, yes. Okay. Got. Okay, didn't see that, but I didn't think that, but it's fine. We're good, we're good. So we're gonna be using fuel gas. Then you would go. Why don't you want to connect above that line? There? Yeah. Okay. This is working still, yeah. Yeah, it is. It's working. Fine. Let's just quickly check our loot that we got. Let's check. We're gonna send the ship next. Sugarcane seeds. Excellent. More stuff. Okay. So, I'm gonna. No, I'm not actually gonna use this, right? I should use a priority system so that I can still get rid of the fuel gas if needed in its basic form. There we go. You are gonna be going the other way afterwards. Priority out. Flip it, priority in. There we go. And then I'm gonna set up this, this, and this. Feeding. I think I might be building the bigger pipes here by mistake though. Oh. I'm gonna do it just like this. And then I'm gonna say I'll remove you. Please be built, please be built. I'll just quickly disable planning mode so that as soon as I build this thing, there we go, it's instantly queued. And we'll say we want to prioritize going there, but if it's not possible, you just go that way. Okay, so this now gets the necessary ingredients except for water. Now regarding water, we are overly relying on just that pipe being enough. Numbers wise, yeah, small pipe is enough. But, oh, I see, I see. I need to connect to the water somehow else. I think this ugly connection is gonna be it. Okay, so we're handling that side. Now we need to handle the high pressure side. So this is this place. We want a, and of course not. There and over there. We got that stuff going out. And while I would like to clean up this extremely dirty ass gas, exhaust, whatever, I think for now I just need to connect it to somewhere over there. This is awful. This is one of the worst pipings I have ever done, I think. Okay. Now let's go back. Oh, new place we can, a new village we can discover. Excellent. Okay. So, I can allow you to start existing. I can say you are a place for wasted, uh, packaged waste. However it was. Uh, you here. Let's just place you there for a moment while I see how I'm gonna do this. Much. You cost 25. Yeah, the cost here is not prohibitive. Okay, let's just quickly remove this. There we go. Internal storage. Yeah, it's filling up, but I think it's gonna be fine. There, we are ready to go. We are ready to go with that. Now next thing is gonna be a unit storage here. Right, we need to unpause this. And after that's unpause, we need to unpause this entire system. And then we'll go check up on the warnings there. For now, just gonna wait for the first ways to get in and say we want this thing to be kept empty permanently. You are able to process 72 per minute, which from my calculations from earlier should be less than we are producing. The settlement. But out of this dump disposed. Okay. We're producing below 60 in general. Okay, even better. You are able to compact fast enough, and if needed, I can just quickly expand this system. Okay. So, and this now brings us over to this incineration plant that in theory at least should be producing a nice amount of steam for us. Oh, the amount of waste you produce, waste gas you produce, so exhaust can be piped by that thing. Okay, so let's set it up like this. Full tower, no available place to dump dirt. Okay, I see, I see. Let's quickly check that place is not remotely ready. I'm not sure where to go with the dirt right now. I need to find a good place to dump dirt. And I have no idea where to. So, what I'm gonna do is, let's see, let's just go with dumping designation. I think I'll just go with there, just to clean up that place quickly. So I think dirt was one of these. Yeah, soil dump. So just like that. So that I get rid of this part of the water. Oh, actually, I need to fix this just a tiny bit. Go like this. There we go. Since I also need to get rid of this, then I can mine the sand here without a problem. Location explored. We have a new settlement here, which could be used for I don't know what exactly. Sure, which exact recipe of this would be nice, but that's something. Oh, we have that coal mine there. Okay, interesting. We have an option for another damaged cargo ship. Right now, I don't see a priority in any of these. So I'm just gonna clear them up one by one. So, research. Let's see. Uh, hydrogen. I will do the research on this. I'm not gonna do hydrogen stuff just yet, but I would like to have it available. Now this thing needs construction lab 3, which hopefully is the one I'm using right now. But I need to make my own PCBs before I can do anything else, and yeah, that means yeah. Okay, we definitely need to prioritize this right now. So that's electronics 2. Let's quickly look into that. Electronics 2. So to make electronics 2, I need electronics, PCBs, and silicon. So I'm already making electronics, so I know that's not that big of an issue. So we need plastic. Okay, that's a potential issue. And silicon poly is hydrogen and molten silicon. So hydrogen. Are we making hydrogen as a byproduct somewhere, or I don't actually remember as a problem. So you get hydrogen out of electrolyzing water. I would do just to get hydrogen. Electrolyzing ammonia, which I would do just to get hydrogen. Hydrogen reformer. Right, this is a place that produces excess hydrogen. There we go. So this slowly overloads the hydrogen. So I could steal a bit of it. Isn't really perfect, but that's an option. Yeah, in general, I need to either use ammonia or fuel gas to make reliable amounts of hydrogen. And ammonia can be made by sour water, which is a waste product, so that's good, but so far does seem like I don't produce enough of it, enough extra of it, that is. Okay, the ship isn't yet ready. Okay. Let's see. Let's make a dedicated hydrogen reformer, yeah. I think. Sure. I will then have to focus on getting more fuel gas over time, I guess, anyway. Which also is acceptable, I think. So this does that process. I'm not sure I'm super happy with that. I think diesel out of this is good enough. So I would actually now just dump this. Which means you here can also be removed. You can be removed. You, and you. Ah, you were also getting some water as a waste product. Okay, let's also remove that line there. So now what this is essentially is just a place where I'm storing the fuel gas, which I would actually prefer to have over here. Go like this. Turn this off for now, so you can be built. You are right now prioritizing this line. Why are you doing that? I see why. You are no longer prioritizing that way. You're now prioritizing this way. And you here will actually turn around. And you will turn around for a moment. And I can't rotate you, right? So, yeah, okay. Never mind. And let's see, from here down to there. And that. Those should be destroyed now. I'll just be outputting this thing there to unify all of my fuel gas production. Okay. Then we get all of our fuel gas into this pipe balancer, and we store some excess over here. Rest then goes into the burning area over here, which might not be perfect since that can end up with us having a waste issue, but we'll deal with that. Just quickly checking what's going on over here. Ah, yes, the soil has been dumped. Then say this is the next area. This and this, and hopefully this should bring us enough stuff, enough dumpable area. Okay, we have a health issue right now. Why? Low water supply. That's horrible. I see why. Let's empty this place. Yep, yep, yep. I see, I see, I see. But even if we start emptying it right now, it's just gonna get over here, which is gonna be a problem. So what I should actually do is make a nice line to down there. So for that, I will need a vehicle ramp, a large vehicle ramp, let's say over here. Yep. Then a small one over here, just to be sure. Okay. And now, how I'm gonna do this is, okay, you go over here. You can jump over that one or under. Either one works. Yeah. See, it doesn't really. Yeah, like that. There you go. There. Make it like this. Let's say, let's remove those two. Let's reverse you actually. Right. Okay, so we should be stabilizing in regards to workers now, right? Since we are able to process the wastewater, which is giving me fresh drinking water. That's who doesn't love some cleaned up water. I mean, I know it's done like that, can be done like that, and can be purified efficiently, but still, just sounds funny. Okay. And now we're gonna go over here, here, one more feet. There we go. And we're going here, one down, one over here. And do need to make sure that this line stays accessible. Now the amounts of fuel gas that we are producing, storing, whatever, would be better, hopefully. Yeah, let's just set it up like that. Yeah, and we're getting some workers back. Excellent. Well, okay, without people there, this might be a bit of an issue, but I mean, we're getting population up relatively fast right now. Almost every time I checked, there was more people than before, so I'll just leave it like this for now. Limestone. You are missing limestone. Okay. You're still going down. Excellent. Oh, these are big ass nodes, so let's just. Oh, but you're gonna hit iron now. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure how exactly I'm gonna deal with this. Do you have designated outputs? Yeah, for limestone. I guess iron will just be trucked out normally. Okay, so 12 workers minus 11 workers, yeah. Just a bit more than we should be. Back on track. Excellent. How are my trucks? Do I still have any of the bad trucks? No. Great. Next thing. We did set this up, but still not being used essentially. So over here, how are we handling that place? Guessing you might be in charge over there. And you will no longer be receiving dirt, right? Yeah. So you will for now actually just be removed. And I'm gonna remove this entire everything over here, essentially. That I'll leave the gas station for now, just in case somebody ever decides to go over there. Remove those trucks away. I'm not sure if the waste that I have here will manage to go there or not. But am I producing waste here or no? That's recyclable waste. What I can say is you are allowed for trucks to be delivered to you so I can get rid of all of my waste. Hopefully. Okay. How's the ship doing? Any upgrades queued up? Nope. Quartz mine. You would require. Okay, I can afford that right now, I think. Let's just use the moment in which we can afford these things. But the other thing I was considering is I start flattening stuff more. Like just going at it at a mountain or somewhere and just flatten it just to get excess rock for now to make more land. So what I could do is say I mean you are in a way already doing that, right? You are the new copper terraform miner. I could just increase the amount of excavators there. That could help potentially. Since I think most of my mining operations are quite slow right now due to me just not eating up that many resources, I'm assuming. Let's not make this too drastic. Hopefully this will be fine. And now I can go over here to the terraformer and give it a bunch of reinforcements. Now if they dump stuff in here, that's still fine. If they don't, that's also fine. I'm gonna just essentially select all of this area there. I'm gonna mine it down to level 1 for a start. Okay, and those guys are going there. We got hydrogen cell. We're just researching one more thing. So clinic could be made. Hydrogen fuel station. I don't care about that just yet. And what this means is should be creating a lot of dumpable material, hopefully. I would still like to have like a layer of dirt above things, but if I go and creep this down to 0, that could be a problem with all the oceans around. I would need to focus a lot more. That's the issue essentially. Okay, so let's have that running. Let's during that time while that's running, figure out how we're gonna do some of the stuff. Like I did now reorganize things around fuel gas a bit. So I should probably actually go here and select fuel gas if I would be able to find it and not click on it. That would be a good approach. But click here just so that I'm observing it over time. So this is a mess. Like a portion of it will be constantly produced as a ratio of the amount of people I have. That's one portion of it. And another part is as how much activity I have, since how much diesel I'm using. That produces a bit. Then excess farming produces a bit as well. So yeah, a lot of different ways how I'm producing it. As I'm running low on it, I will then just have to expand a new way how to gather it. So let's see. That I find none of those graphs really useful right now. Okay, so let's say we're gonna be reforming hydrogen. Okay, great. Then we have our hydrogen, which we want to use for our silicon making. So molten silicon, we are making somewhere over here. We have molten silicon here. No, that's molten glass. Okay. How do you then make molten silicon? Arc furnace that takes things we have mostly in, and also graphite, which I think I'm not making yet. Okay, not a super fan of this, but okay. Okay, let's go out of this. I think we have excess brine over here. Yep. So let's just make a way to make chlorine. Let's start simple. Let's just place you over here. Connect you to this place. Say you're gonna be making our chlorine. Chlorine I can then safely save for in a fluid tank, and I can pretend I'm happy with this. Okay, now that we have that, next step will be making the graphite. Graphite needs coal and chlorine and will produce sour water. So the sour water, I could truck it. I don't think it's an issue, it's not a lot of it, but I don't have a system here that would feed into it just yet. I need to add that, but we are already really pushing the base constraints over here. I'm not quite sure how I'll handle that, but if I would take sour water and some steam, which I have to produce there anyway, I would then have to pipe sulfur and ammonia. Yeah, that's not better. That's not really better. Okay, so I need no, I need to have a smaller one. Not sure where exactly. I guess this is quite horrible, but okay. Let's say this is a available place to dump any excess power water. Yes. Moment. Go here. I can. No. Yes. I'll do it like this. So now if I'm doing any sour water stuff, I can dump it there. So for that we need the chemical plant that will produce 12 graphite. 12 graphite we can more than enough. Yeah, definitely. So just this one chemical plant. We take some of the coal that's being processed nearby, and we'll find something to do with all of this stuff. So there, chlorine, please go up to max level. This work potentially? Yeah, of course it does. Excellent. And over here, and then like that. Great. Okay. And the other thing is coal. Coal we also have nearby. So I just need to hook this up to over here. There. And we are making graphite, which we would now want to dump into a storage building somewhere. And this place is quite horrible in regards to that. Trucks are driving down here. Yeah, this. Oh, this is apparently a valid. This just feel. Yeah, no, wood has to be delivered there, so I can't block this off. I could just go like this way, and from here go like to up there, down there. Okay, so cross it over there. Okay, let's say there, and then go one down over there. No? Hold on. Don't quite understand why I can't not just go around. Hmm. There's something down there blocking me. It doesn't look like it. Guessing I might have just overloaded the... Ah, no, that thing is... Okay, let's say I just want to go to this height. Okay, so... But this should now work. If I go here, I can step here, I can go here, here. Oh, I turned it the wrong way. That's the bro. No, wait, what? Quickly, let's remove this. Oh, yeah. Yes, quite. I was I was doing a stupid, quite a elaborate stupid, I gotta say. So if I go like this, I can. Oh, this is not quite how I hoped this would go, if I'm being absolutely honest. So I think this is how far it has to go. There we go. That's it. I got it. However, I still have now the sour water I have to get rid of somehow. So, sour water storage, let's say over here. Go instantly to max height, go over here and then just wiggle your way over to there. Okay, hopefully that's fine now. Let's see. Okay, and we're gonna say now sour water here. We want to get rid of. So, this should now in theory be operating. Yeah. In numbers looking good. And with that, we are making graphite. Excellent. Let's move on to the next stage. Out of graphite, coal, and sand, we want to create molten silicon, which I will be creating somewhere else because this is getting crazy. For now, I'll just build it up here. I just don't care right now. Okay, and out of the molten silicon, we're gonna be get 2 silicon reactors that can be used. So with 2 silicon reactors, let's switch to planning mode actually. There we go. So this will be the core, yeah. And we're gonna have 2 reactors somewhere over there, let's say. Your inputs are gonna be sand, coal, and graphite. So you sand and coal couldn't have done it worse if I tried to. So 1 too hot, yeah, there we go. Oh, you're doing it manually now. This is horrible. Okay, so I want to potentially do it like this, yeah. That. And let's remove you. Okay, it still will take at least one operation. Let's say like that, that. Okay. Now you're gonna be outputting slag as well and the exhaust. The exhaust I can just dump via smokestack there until I do a cleaner system. And then we have you here going with the slag. There we go. Trucks, please move out of the way. Get them to not be there so they don't get themselves closed in. So let's say this should be the height we're going for. Think this doesn't work. Does this work? Yes, this works then. Okay, so that's our coal, for instance. This is gonna be our sand connection. And this here will be our graphite connection. So let's set those up quickly. Sand and coal don't actually matter if I'm not mistaken. Let's go like that. You should be slag that will be disposed of, and we get molten silicon that goes into here, and that's great. However, we do need the hydrogen now. Also, however, we need to move this by 1, I think. There we go. And you should go up there and connect it there. So, hydrogen, I think I could destabilize that reaction if I would take it from over here, where I'm doing the heavy oil to naphtha conversion. If I would be taking out of this hydrogen, I could destabilize it. However, what I could do is that this is not allowed to be interacted by trucks. But this one is allowed to be interacted with by trucks. Not quite. Let's quickly copy you to over there. Like that. You shall go over there. I'll say this is priority out. This is gonna be removed. This is gonna be removed. I'm gonna prioritize going there. And go there. You're gonna go to this guy. There we go. And now we have this source of hydrogen that can be taken from. And with that, I can now say for now at least, just drive the hydrogen in. How could that ever be a bad idea to just drive a bunch of hydrogen around? There. Now we're out of that. We are making silicon, I guess polymer silicon, which we are gonna just export as such. This is flat. Okay, a unit storage thing. Fine, if you say so. And with that, I'm happy with how this is looking. Let's get it built. So now we have silicon, we have electronics. We still need PCBs, for which we have two of the ingredients, but we are missing plastic. Plastic requires either ethanol or naphtha, and chlorine. Chlorine we have. Naphtha, however, I am not sure I'm storing it in accessible point. I think I'm not. So you are a naphtha line that goes down there to rubber. Okay. And you're prioritizing that. That's the useful line. Yeah. And the rest of it goes up there. There's two options now. We can either go with the naphtha or the ethanol line. Let's say if I want to fill this up, this is 12 ethanol per whatever, which means 3 of you guys would have to be running, roughly. Which, yeah, we're not doing that. We're doing the naphtha approach. We are definitely doing the naphtha approach. So just pipe some of it down there, some of it to the sorry, this, yeah. Some of the naphtha will go over to rubber production, some of it will just go into that storage thing over there. Here we go. You here, you are the iron mine. You don't have any designations left. Okay, let's see. Apparently this is still high enough that I can go one there, one there. I think I can do it like that. Seems like it at least. Copper tower. You can't mine anything right now. Why can't you mine anything right now? Let's see. So you are dumping those areas and expanding them, which is good, 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 good. Move that. That. Want to remove too many things over there? Can do it like this, for instance. Okay. Next thing, you here. You want to go mine out the trees up there, which I will actually DQ since I'm not gonna connect to this place up here anytime soon. Here. And you can continue getting rid of all the trees in this area. Okay. Next thing, copper terraformer thingy. Okay, you guys. And we're gonna say it like this. From there, as big as I can make it. Roughly there. And let's say just annihilate this area here. Okay, great. So that got rid of all of those problems. We could go on fruit, but no, we are gonna go on PCBs first, for which we're gonna go on plastic, which is gonna require naphtha, which we are now storing. So naphtha and chlorine, I believe, was the magical thing that we wanted to combine into plastic. Yeah, that's it. Seriously, those two are it. Okay. I'll then switch back to this mode. Turn it around like that a bit. Set up 2 liquid storages, fluid storages, sorry. Here, and a unit storage as the output. and a waste smokestack thingy. Go there. The chlorine has to go there. That happened then. There. You go over here and then no. No, I will not have it go that way. I want it like this. Yes, excellent. And I can actually just unpause this instantly. Say I want naphtha here. I want chlorine over here. And now we can just grab those things together, make PCBs, grab some more things together and make electronics. A single PCB line could be up for 2 electronics. Okay, let's make those then. So let's say over here, we're gonna have you and you. And then you're gonna go into this guy, like this. So you here would be for making the PCB. You here would be making for electronics too. How would this now work, for instance? I can then say I want you to go like that. Then the next thing would be I need to move you further at least one. Even further back, seriously. This is where this line would have to go. Okay, so like this. Okay. Down there. Come on. You know I didn't want to do that. Why isn't the computer reading my mind? Here. Okay. This is actually not quite gonna work out, but then I'm gonna say like this. I need in conveyors. So, so like over here. How was it? Yeah, over here. One lower line going here and then down, and then one line going underground over there. There we go. How much space do I want to leave between, say, 5? So let's go like this. I'll place that one just so I get a marker where exactly I want to place this. Go with this, I think. Remove this guy. And now start with a ton A of unit storages. 2, 3. So these guys are for this. We need glass, plastic, and copper. This seems stupid, but I'm gonna keep it for now. And glass and copper. Copper. There we go. I go there. Go there, and you're gonna go 2 up. There. Okay. So that's fine. Then I need to also add poly and electronics. Should I just make more electronics here? How much are these things making them? So that's just rubber and that makes a ton of them. Yeah. Already have the copper here as well. I'm gonna. Needs the rubber. I guess I could do something as ridiculous as this. or not. Or yes or not. I can't decide. I would need another unit storage with rubber requesting. Make them all actually request stuff. And if I did that, I could then say I want and do it like this, yeah. And remove that recipe, set up the electronics recipe. Essentially what I'm worried about is that me taking electronics to here could destabilize the previous systems to an extent where I could really regret doing this. So like that, and then we're gonna go with gonna connect to one of them. I don't have everything except for poly. Only poly is missing. Let's add a poly storage over here. Request it. Go like okay. It doesn't quite add up over here. Do not. Do not just go like 2 up over here and done with it. Apparently not. This seems strange right now, but okay. So now all of this just to in the end get a final warehouse here that goes like this, this, and that should be it. And I'm gonna unpause this, and now we are gonna have a massive worker shortage issue. Okay, so how many more people am I gonna need for this? It's gonna be okay, not really that horrifically horrible. Also, I just got a bunch of extra workers. What? I'm not sure what just happened there. But leveling, yes. I am a professional and I absolutely know at every point which tool I'm using. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely at every point I know what I'm doing. There we go. So, how's our copper looking over here? Okay, so this is still quite... Yep. Oh well. So, let's get back to the primary issue. Making the first PCBs. How's this looking? You're working. What's still missing? Oh no, just things need to happen and be built, essentially. Okay. But I did want to... Oh, I don't have that enabled and still I'm driving like that. What? Is the poly production here too slow or... I mean, this is missing definitely. Oh, and we don't have enough... Wait, no. I should be requesting hydrogen here. Slag we're requesting now. Okay. So the hydrogen should now be not piped from this, but driven from this base. Okay. For now, we're just gonna use that excess hydrogen, and later on, we're gonna improve this. Wanna get a couple electronics made, and that should be actually enough now for construction. The next construction step. Excellent. What's my construction part 3? So the red construction, I'm producing 6 per minute. With the assembly 2, I could upgrade that potentially, which would go from 12 yellow ones to 14 which shouldn't be an issue in theory. However, I guess because we just built so many things right now, yeah, could be it. Essentially, let's see. And these guys are right now. So you guys are already assembly 3. Okay, so could upgrade these guys. I'm a bit worried about my power situation, however, especially considering what I just noticed here. The fact that we don't have the coal to do whatever we want to do. Okay, this is a bit worrisome because yeah, I need to solve that. I need to solve that now. Gonna in that case order 2 more excavators and 4 more trucks, and then I'm going to remove the tower. I'm going to remove 2 excavators from here and move them over back to the coal mine and add some trucks. Problem is, these guys are now mining out, but the area doesn't have coal anymore, if I see correctly. Okay, so that is a added hindrance. Yeah, let's go like this. These should then, yeah, these should then, these should have actual coal in them. These places go. Yeah, there. This should improve the situation a tiny bit, hopefully. Not sure I should be digging this deep, but hopefully it's gonna be fine. Okay. So now that that's underway, hopefully we're gonna be fine in those regards. I don't have the conveyor trees yet, only the pipe trees. So that could be another objective I should be working towards. So which one do I want to pipe? Oh, not pipe. Do I want to move the construction part trees or electronics? I guess construction part trees would make more sense. So over here I'll just set up one singular assembly line for now. Should I go with a singular one? Much. Come on. In assembly 3. Oh, and we're unlocking maintenance 2. Okay. Uh, so we are producing only 3 per minute. That's so low. Yeah, we need 2 of these. I need 2 assembly 3s. So roughly over here and here. Can't set up the recipe just yet. I can, however, set up the input storage, which will be part 3s requested. Now, and just go like this. This. I can go over here, here, connect to there, connect to there. Set up this, this. Okay, and you're gonna be outputting to this building. There we go. Okay, so this is now ready to kick in with that. So construction 4. The other thing I'm gonna need is the new maintenance depot. which will require mechanical parts as input and be producing recyclables as output. Okay, mechanical parts. Do I want to make those locally? If I could type mechanical parts. So that's just iron and it's better to be shipped as, oh sorry, steel. Oh, I'll go with this one. Yeah, let's just, here for instance, say I want to use this recipe, which means I need a input of steel going here. Then you will be requesting steel. Go. Once I have that, I then will be building the new maintenance buildings. Because this is done researching, that is. Can then also add these guys to queue. Household appliances. Yay. Solar panels. Okay, this could potentially be something to look into. Power generation 4. So why is this one better? Why not power generator large and cooling? Yeah, I'm all for power generation. Do it like that for now. And for us, we need to make the new research labs anyway. So I can now unpause this, have it be built. How's our fuel gas? Fuel gas is doing fine, allegedly. I don't trust that quite. Sure why. Car we doing here with the new Terraform project. Excellent. Okay. How are we doing with the coal here? This is also an important question. Okay, we're stable. Yeah, you guys don't have the recipe selected because we don't have the research yet done. You are doing as fast as you can. I could potentially expand this into more laboratories. That's one option. Since you take steel, but I can look into this. You're gonna take the previous lab equipment and then shove a bunch of electronics on it, and that's gonna be it. Okay, so yeah, it's fine. Leave it like this for now. Dear city, let's see. If I check here, we seem to be good. If I check bread, we seem to be good. Power-wise, happy as a clam. Recyclables. I'm a bit also worried about the compost here as well, since it does feel like let's set up maybe a loose storage of compost over here. Here. I don't know. Running out of space so much. Okay. Nope. Let's go to this side. And I just want to connect you to over there, for instance. That you are happy to accept compost. There we go. And you are happy to get rid of compost. There we go. And I'm happy to unpause this and let's turn off the planning mode. Okay, excellent. We're just waiting for the research here. The mechanical parts here are being finished. So we are heavily relying on this thing running permanently by now, I think. I have a way to... You guys are kicking in. Okay. In which case, I do need to focus on this a bit. So with this, I of course mean power generation. I could just add another one of you guys, I guess. another coal power plant. And diesel-wise, we're doing okay-ish. Why are you guys stopping? Actually, let's look into that a bit. Yeah, diesel is... We're not training the diesel fast enough or what? Just quickly check that if that could be... Yes, of course, that could be an option. That could actually be an issue. Okay. Now with that out of the way, that should stabilize. Let's look at potentially adding this block to this. So the third stage to the first block that we have. That would require a bit more steam, which we can go from here. And then that would produce some fuel gas, which we can't place because the pipes are positioned stupidly. And also some extra naphtha, which we would have to then also fix the piping off. That would get rid of the light oil. It has a dedicated line to somewhere over here. We wouldn't be producing any more light oil, right? We would just be producing naphtha and fuel gas. So, now the question becomes, what am I doing with the excess fuel gas? Am I just power generating with it? Or this is one of the methods of power generating and then the other one is you here, yeah, which seems to be the case. And the other question is, am I over relying on this? As in, no, if you guys aren't permanently running, then of course I'm not. Then I'm not dumping too much steam into this, which means still can get more done out of this system. Okay, fine. Yeah, you're still waiting, it's fine. Okay, so let's see. In that case, iron is fine. Is iron fine? Yeah, this is still quite a high wall. So iron is fine. Coal is enjoying itself massively. You guys here are also... Oh, you're almost done with the designation you had so far. Okay. Go to over there then. Let's get more of this stuff done. How's the copper position over here? And this place is now starting to do a bit of dumping, which means probably that this place here is done with their current assignments. Yes, that's true. So, what we want to do in that case is... No, not dump there, since I'm worried about that place. We know that that place, these definitely could have some copper, which means we don't know about these over here. So I'm gonna set up the designation like that to potentially discover any potential new things there. Okay, so we're expanding from the last known to further out. There we go. Like that roughly means over here as well. A bit worried about designating that place since it might start dumping stuff down there. So roughly like this is our current target. Okay. Now that we have the research done, click this. Is not the thing. Is it? No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop it. This is it, yeah. So purple construction parts. Which are construction parts for? That's one of the stuff. The other thing is the new maintenance depot, which will be built roughly over here. And you're gonna go for this lovely system. You're gonna go one high up, you're gonna go there and drop there, drop there, and you make recyclables, which means I want a loose storage in this line over here for recyclables, and you're gonna say you want to get rid of them. And with that we have the new maintenance. Now the other thing is, oh, oh, never mind, it's fine. The other thing is, should I upgrade these guys? Can I upgrade these guys? I cannot. Never mind then. Wait, can this building be used for maintenance 1 as well, or is... Ah, okay, never mind. As you were. Excellent. So, things are coming along nice. Construction 4, I've handled all of that stuff now. We're getting the research lab 4, which will then again do a similar thing. Where can't you get... Ah, I see. However, why would you want to get to the potatoes, considering that delivery to here is acceptable from my side, but being driven from is not, essentially. You're trying to get there. Ah, export. No, sorry. Yeah. Import is fine. Export. Yep. I have the belt here, so no point in. Right, I could set up this then, so that I'm not wasting truck cycles. Okay, we could go with more vegetables, which is not really an option. Great. Excellent. Just what I wanted. Okay, so at this point, status, we're mining out this hill essentially. Oh, soil dump. Right. We're mining out that place so that we can build the lovely new copper mine in this area. For which we are producing a bunch of excess stuff. There we go. So we are gonna be mining out this area, leveling it to a lower level, where we're gonna start building some new factories over time. But the problem is, this thing seems to be very much covered by a bunch of dirt, which means I'm not getting a lot of soil, rocks out of that. And the soil I'm right now dumping here, since I will be excavating this area later on to get the sand. So I'm just using it as a also two-step process, but it has two goals. One goal is to get rid of the water. The second goal is to be able to recover the soil later on. Okay, so what do we do then in regards to these things? Sand has no available designation. Okay, so this is the sand area. So I can just designate it like that. Also this. And slowly this will start actually mining deeper in to get also the underlying and for now we can go just like, be careful so I don't mine out the tree farm there, for instance. Yeah, I will say like this. You can mine from here to there for now. Okay. So with that now done, we still have the clinic that we need to address. I'm not doing right now. Industrial edicts. I can use less fuel, which sure I can. Use less. Okay, I could use less water with by the settlement and farms. Which I mean isn't bad, and since I'm not using the Unity for anything else right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with water saver for now. But I have a big water problem, but I'm just gonna use that Unity. Since I think it is sort of capped. Yeah, Unity cap, yeah. Okay, so hospitals would be a nice thing to have. Especially considering like what that medicine? Medical supplies, yeah, that's it. We can make we have plastics, so we can make most of the medical supplies by now, except we don't have ethanol. So that's the only step left effectively to do this. Okay. You guys are coming along nicely. What they could do, potentially, maybe, let's say go to this area instead. And then say, let's flatten this area with the purpose of making essentially a bridge to down here. So the trucks don't have to drive all around over there. Okay, now that all of them went there, let's restore this. There we go. I should be getting some wood as well out of this process, I guess. Okay. And now the dirt is gonna be piled down over there, slowly. Great. With that, we could... What's this place? This place doesn't exist anymore. This... Considering there's no pipes there, yeah, it was probably me actively dismissing it. Destroying it, whichever. If you're triggering, does that mean that I'm not producing enough by you guys? Global need. Yeah, you guys should still be able to outperform that, so I'm just gonna manually remove that building. Okay, excellent. So, let's see now. What else? Okay, this is being expanded, so we can check if those are actually the limits of the copper deposits. We are running out of designation for copper mining again. So let's say this doesn't have to be designated anymore in this as well. Which means I can probably go like down to over there. Maybe? Not sure. This is gonna be a bit close. Also I can say this can be mined out. Here. Okay. So next thing. Back to power. Like when the island right now is operating at high demand, I start losing. Well, I don't start losing power, I'm just hitting the potential limits. Since we are gonna be researching power generation, the better power generation very soon. I could wait out for that. We have 48, yeah, it's 48 high pressure you can handle at once, so it would be one boiler directly connected to one turbine and so forth. I think I am going to do that. Don't have the beacon active, hopefully. Nope. Okay. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna wait it out a bit, let stuff happen, build a supply of these construction parts, see how can I plan out this area a bit better. Could have the tent operation start going down already. Maybe, yeah. I guess they would have to start with a sensible location. So where's the sand mining system here? Okay. So could out of this place over here. So this designation makes no sense since it's out of any tower area. So let's just do it like this. And this. Not sure what this designation here is though. Soil dump is there, yeah. Sand is here. Limestone is up there. Good. We got the coal designation down here. Ah no, this is not, yeah, this is the tree farm designation. Yeah. I are smart. Okay. So in that case, yeah, sand has problems again. The how could I handle this now? First off, I'm gonna just say let's see any sand left in this area. Yeah. Mine this out. Mine this out. While I plan the rest of the construct. Top. Get of that ramp. So what I was thinking then is that I would go with. Okay, so this still has sand here, so I would actually have to start here, which is quite horrible. I could say like this area would then be the actual base. Do also want to start moving to the terrain designation 1 plan I had before. So how I'm gonna do that? I need to fill in this area. Okay. Fill in this area to level 1. But I still have limestone, so I can have a permanent thing over here. Okay. Could use this area here though. Just have different ways to reach this area. Yeah, once this is mined out, I'll set it up over here. I'll set up a way to go lower down. So let's see. Looking at the sand stuff. This is yeah, I think I need to go like 10 layers low, maybe 15. I'll plan it out for 15. I'll set up a system around here, but I'm gonna go 15 layers low and then start mining essentially. Roughly, give or take. Okay. How's this place doing? You guys are mining out massively. Nice. Ah, problem is you guys still try to fill up in the order the designations were done. So that's a bit of a problem. Okay. So, in that case, see what could I do? I can leave this be for now. I'm mining this out. The trucks are the problem is I don't have enough trucks, I think, for this. Let's make this a bit faster. And I'm gonna order a few more normal trucks. Just not normal, just the random trucks doing random jobs essentially. Okay, so with all of that, let's check on Iron for a moment. Iron seems to be doing excellent. So we are research lab 4 done. Next I'm gonna go for solar panels. No, I will be removing them from you and no, I thought they would. Okay, never mind. And there we go. So now with the new research lab, we can look into setting up that stuff. Okay, that will require a unit storage over here. That will be fed Tronics 2 here. And after that, I'm just gonna be... Once this is done, this research is done, how am I going to handle that? I don't quite know just yet. But this is the worst position ever where I could be building things, I think. I think it's next to this bridge. But, oh well. So, you guys need to research some more stuff. I could, once I... Right, I can already just start building that, right? You need 4 per 60. How do I know how much the better research lab needs? How do I know that? I don't know how I know that. You need 4 per 60. Okay. Good, that's fine. So 4 per 60 would still require me to have 2 labs. What? That's... It does not go quite with my plan there. Okay, yeah. How? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place you over here, and I'm gonna say I wanna delete this building completely. And afterwards, I will be saying that I'm gonna stop that. Quick remove that. Removes it into the here, I think, right? Okay, you're doing your job. It's fine. Now let's just remove that. Wait for this to be done. Carbureting is affordable already. Sort of. So like that. So how I'm gonna do this is I'll take assembly tree, connect it directly to there. Set this up like that, and just go like. Come on. You know what I want. Okay. Let's go to over there for now, I think. Okay. Okay. So this will now get lab equipment too. Then I need to also bring a connection of this stuff over here and another one over here ish, like this for instance. Remove this, let's copy this building. Can you? No, you can't. Okay, so this actually makes some things problematic. There we go. There we go. This is horrendous what I'm doing right now, I have to say. You can't upgrade because I don't allow you to do this and I don't allow you to do this. There we go. You connect there, you connect there. And this should now potentially maybe work at one point in the future. Or now. Who knows? Who knows? Not sure if this also... Ah, research speed 4.8. Okay, and we'll see what happens after we do the upgrade. You have... You both have 0 lab equipment available to be built with. I don't quite understand that part though. Okay, you have the stuff now, so okay, let's switch you back to automatic mode. And yeah, okay, your research speed is better, not a lot, but it is better. And you are still waiting to get your stuff delivered to, and I'm assuming a potential problem with this thing is that no truck can get close enough to you, assuming at least. Not absolutely sure, but that's a potential issue I see with all of this. Be soon, I guess. Not sure. Okay. I think yeah, the problem is that no truck can actually do that. So you're producing 12 lab equipment per, which means also need 2 of you guys. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this like this. This is really atrocious. And where am I making the lab equipment? Yeah, the first stage is here. So you are making exactly enough, but if I would upgrade you, that would be an option. Yeah, I think I need to fix this. Wait, you did upgrade. You both are upgraded now, but you are missing enough of this research effectively. Yeah, I'm gonna going to move this system somewhere else, as this is horrible. I might, just might. Like, if I lose this place and I lose research, it's, I mean, not great, but it's not really horrible. So I will actually move you guys there. I will expand to a third research lab as well. Then I'm going to say I want to be outputting your waste products into this place. And for input, each of you will need 4 lab equipment 3. Okay, no problem. Let's say for that we need 2 assembly trees making it. Okay, let's just do it like this. Horrific, I know. Good enough for now. So for that I need lab equipment 2 and electronics 3. So lab equipment 2 I can just make in the same building with the same rate. So let's do that. So let's just add one of you guys here, set it up properly first, and then I'll play around. However, you also require lab equipment 1, yeah, which has this recipe, which has the same. So I will go with actual assembly 2, because I would need one assembly 2 and an assembly 3 to be properly. 3 assembly 2s, how much do they cost in regards to workers? So it would be cheaper to go with 2 assembly 2s actually, yeah, so I'll still do that, okay. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Nah, no, I will do it assembly 2 just because it has this nice ratio. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to have a direct connection to you, or I know that I will need this guy over there. So take this and move you one closer there, and then you're gonna go to over here and then connect over there. I need another one of you over there. There. And this thing just needs a unit storage. Let's give like 3 between. There. And you will be requesting products too. There. Okay. So let's just move you guys to a closer location. Like this. This means that you're gonna go there, 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 and there. There we go. Nope. Wait. Oh, it did automatic. Oh, this is lovely. I mean, the amount of the attention to details this game observes is quite something. Okay. Now the next thing is we're gonna have you connecting. You're gonna be a 1-1-1 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah. So you're gonna connect to that thing somewhere over there. I don't know where yet, just yet. You will be going too high up over there. You're gonna go one high up over there. That means that you here, good sir, will be there and over there and there. And I think I might have miscalculated a part somewhere. Yeah, absolutely. I can't just go with. Sometimes I do the stupid. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. There, and you go there. There we go. Okay. And that will be fed by this assembly tree, which hopefully connects there. Making lab equipment. Here. Perfect. So this guy here produces 48 and each of you use 24, so these balance out perfectly. Now I'm gonna need 2 unit storages to feed these 2 belts above it. Let's look into not, definitely not that, definitely not that. It's too large. If I go like something like this and this maybe, potentially, I don't know. You have enough. Go there. And you could go horrifically there. Okay. Which means you could also go over there. Okay, and then that would connect like that. Okay, great. So we need steel and paper. Let's grab paper over here. Let's grab steel over here. Let's just quickly get this thing done. Maybe even wrap it up afterwards. So the other 2 things that I still need is then electronics and mechanical parts. Mechanical parts. Out of steel, I could have exactly 1 assembly feeding it. And still I'm also getting here already, so that's a very good thing. And electronics as well, I think I'm gonna do it, yeah. Am I gonna do it? Yeah. So that's 4 spacing. So we said you're gonna be making mechanical parts out of steel. Now, I do have another steel line here, but I'm a bit worried. I can't get it over there just like that. Could I go over here, and horribly all around. This place, this is horrendous. What I could also then do is actually just move you one to the side, I think, and here. And you could go there. There we go. Uh, yeah, you don't need that much steel, so yeah. This could work out. And then electronics, I can now decide if I'm gonna pipe in or not. So it would be a single assembly for electronics, right? Yeah, single assembly tree. But yeah, I'm gonna go with that in that case. So you're gonna be outputting over here for electronics there. You wanna be on this side and go down there. And you will have two inputs. Over here and roughly over here, let's say. There, there, and there. Let's go. So, copper. Copper. Again, scroll too far down and couldn't see it. And also rubber. Here. This should now actually be a complete system, I believe. Let's get this built. I will set all of these off to manually off just in case. Afterwards, I'll check what's going on with the fuel situation. Why didn't I turn it off on both sides? I'm not sure. Okay. So fuel. We're a bit low on fuel. I'm not going to deny that part. Why? That's my question. Why are we low on fuel? Were you too far away or what? We're capable of 200 per 60 and you're not working permanently, so I'm assuming this isn't the issue. Even though all of a sudden all of them are working full time and we're recovering fuel. Let's check our diesel ref if we can see anything. So total production. Okay, it is bouncy, so something is capping out my production at this point. I'm just not sure what exactly. You here are producing as much steam as I need. That's fine. Okay. And the sour production here. Oh, I see. Sulfur. Sulfur is limited by my fertilizer 1 production, I guess. So I produce 12 sulfur. 9. I need to dump sulfur somehow. Excess sulfur, that is. So sulfur can be made into rubber. I'm sure I'm doing it already. Into acid. Into black by destroying times. Yeah, that's not. That doesn't. Acid is the only thing I could potentially dump it as, and that's super polluting. Okay, so what do I do with my excess sulfur in that case? Can't burn it off like that. So rubber is, that's not an option. Yes, I guess this is actually what I have to do. Like mix it with limestone. Okay, how do I handle this then? So that's going there for rubber. This is going here for tofu production. Could get a bit more out of that, but not sure how much more. Okay, you already have ingredients necessary already here. What I could in that case do is first upgrade you, and once you're upgraded, I could set up that if you can't do anything else, you can output slag. Huh. Seems like a horrible idea, to be absolutely honest. That okay, yeah. I'll do it as I say for everything else. I'll do it for now and then fix the issue later. There we go, and you are then wait, can you filter out? Oh no, either for yeah, it's either gonna be a liquid or that type. It's fine, and you should be kept empty here. Once I manage to build everything, okay. Hopefully this should be done relatively soon. Right. Um, not the correct approach for that though. So I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this. You are just requesting that just for the sake of this. Okay, yeah, like that. And I'm gonna be removing a bunch of the stuff here now. Soon. Missing input. Yeah, you're gonna get it soon enough. Okay. So we're dealing with two situations right now. One is the sulfur issue, and the other one is yeah. So if I don't have the fertilizer, I'm just gonna be wasting the sulfur here, which also isn't perfect, right? Because this isn't prioritized properly, but at least should help me for a while I do this properly. Next thing, sand. Okay, so regarding sand, we said also quickly mine that thing over there out. I said I'm gonna have an entrance somewhere over here somehow, not sure exactly how. And that would then go down. So I wanna have hmm. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say this place here. Should I go with middle? Or you please move out of the way. Can you move out of the way? Thank you. You. Thank you. And thank you. There we go. And one more. Okay, this was next level typing. Mouse control, whatever. Okay, so this would be the first layer of that side. We're going five down. But yeah, okay. Um, and then here, another five and another five. And one, two, three. So this would be retaining walls. Then two wide. Then we have more retaining walls if needed, which they aren't right now, right? Not sure I did this. I started this from the correct point of view, but okay. So this would now be the primary ramp of ours. How am I gonna do that? Is by going down to over here, down to over here, and removing these. One, two, three. One. Actually, already over here, I'm gonna be stopping. Yeah. So like this and this. And I can by now remove a lot of these designations. At that level I'm gonna have this for the retaining wall. Once that retaining wall is built, I'll continue. Yeah. Okay. So let's have that built. Could have built that before I started the excavation here, though. Hopefully, these resources should not be a problem, and this should be built quickly. Here we go. And then out of here, I'll continue building. Like, I will consider this to be the main access way, so somewhere over there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too far into that direction afterwards, I guess. Here the ramp at. Yeah, this is gonna be problematic. Okay, this is now a access way technically already from this side. I'll see. So, now that we have this, I can now go with the leveling designation. Yeah, that's it. I can already mine this out essentially. And once the retaining walls are here, then I can ramp it further down. Oh, right, this has to be a retaining wall as well. Yeah. For now, I'll just add these here as well. Then, as needed, I'll expand. There we go. Excellent. Nothing like some terraforming. Okay, we are actually lacking people. Fix that as well. And let's now look at into this place here. Like that, that. All of these are being destroyed. There we go. Hopefully. Oh, that's useful. Hopefully that's gonna work out somewhat. Because I'm assuming one problem I'll have is with the excess lab equipment. Yeah. So for that, I will allow to deliver cargo here, and I will allow to deliver cargo here, and I will also allow you to truck the cargo out of here, because otherwise I can't ever build these guys down here. There. Next thing, Iron Mine has no available designations. No problem. Let's designate some stuff. One further there, one further there. Roughly like that. I mean, if that collapses, it's not a problem. I just feel like I'm really playing with fire slash water here. Really gonna backfire at one point, probably. Okay. Okay, so we are done with those. Let's just wait a bit, just to make sure the delivery is here. And for other things, yeah, I think it's done. So, no longer can import, no longer can import. There we go. And we have the first lab operational. I will turn this around just to stack the lab equipment tree up just long enough to build these two. And that's that one. One more missing. I'll say the same for you. Just so that I build these two, this final lab, and then we can leave this running. Okay. Excellent, excellent. things seem to be fine. Right, you guys should go and mine that area soon enough, hopefully. Ah, we have found more copper. Really? Okay, and here and here. Nation, or not found, just expanded our knowledge of. It doesn't make sense. Oh, You're the output, so you should be going there. And you need to be ashamed of yourself. Of course not. That's my mistake that I did this. And you need to be request trucks to remove products, yes. Please remove these products. Just to make sure, let's set it like this. And where are you gonna go now? You will deliver the potatoes to there. Great. Or they will forever just be there and not do anything. Okay. Now the compost that goes here into making organic fertilizer. Okay, that's fine. I have a lot of that now. Not enough workers. That's fine-ish. We should be. We might be having an issue with glass. I guess it's all the lab reworks that were being done right now. Those could have played havoc with our settings. Let's see. Leveling designation. We still do have some. You're good. You have enough designations there. Ah, you don't have a place to dump something. But both of those resources are dumpable. But okay, I'll buy it. I'll expand that place. Okay. This is being done as I requested. I'll just go like this for now. I'll wait for you guys to be done before I set up the new retaining walls. These were done just in case. Okay, so next thing, power-wise, could start building a new power system-ish. So you can take 18. 18 is one of you probably. Yes, excellent. Exactly how I would want it to be. So you like that, right? Yeah, you go there, you throw out this, and in case you have excess power, you can throw it into the flywheel. Okay. So this essentially moves this side of the equation. Connect it like that. And then the depleted water would have to be cooled via. I could go with the large one, or I would have to go with the large one, I think. Or I could combine two of you into a single, using a single large one, which is also a option. Let's design you out over here. Okay, so, and that would then have to be flipped around like this. You connect to there, you connect to there. And this now would be whichever source doesn't matter, but this could work now. Okay, so next thing, we don't have enough diesel as it seems. That is quite bad. Okay. I will now remove this recipe for a while. Because I did now get rid of the excess sulfur I had. Don't want to get into the opposite situation where I don't have enough sulfur. That should fix that issue. Next thing. We don't have enough maintenance. Which is a problem of not enough electronics, I think. Yes. Which is a problem of copper. Which is a problem of... Oh, wait, legitimately I'm not producing enough copper. Okay, let's, maybe, no, put it up like that. We do have acid, right? Yeah. Okay. I think the issue was water was being trucked in, and that lowered my output here by roughly 20%. Okay. So, hopefully this should now resolve this issue. And with that issue, we should eventually be stabilizing here soon. I guess another thing is I started demanding copper on new locations, which destabilized the entire system as well. So there we go. Yeah. So you guys are losing 20. Safe. Okay, shouldn't be a problem at all. How we are? We are getting into a bit of a fuel crisis here. Okay, we did manage to send the ship out. That's good. How much fuel do we have left here? 100 plus 300 in the pipe of crude oil. Okay. This is bad. Quite bad. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? Yes, once the ship is back, I can order it to no longer slow boat. That's one option. How's our... We're at 200 diesel left. Yeah. Gonna get done at one point. You guys are just collecting rock and dirt here, right? What? Wait, that? Ah, coal. Yeah, yeah. Coal is also a target that we would like to mine in this area. This thing is pointless to continue mining. The coal here was mined out, allegedly at least. You guys can go there. Okay, I could build this. However, that would mean a surplus of sour water. That could boost opportunity for now, I guess. You here. You are not gonna be producing. But still, I mean, per 6, that's still a lot. Like, ah, I think the problem was, okay, so, uh-huh, okay, okay. So, I think the problem was that I simply didn't have fuel, so it wasn't the rate at which you were picking up fuel. It was more simply that you were not getting any fuel. Okay, so that should be fine. Copper boys, what's your problem right now? And dump products. Well, sucks to be you, I guess. I'm gonna dirtify this place here. Am I? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be mining that iron out and limestone, so yeah, this is a place that I can afford to dump excess soil into, I think. Leveling designation. Go. Okay. So, I'm right now not producing enough. Okay, so I do need to get this built when it can be built. There's a minor problem with this setup here. The fact that I didn't finish building it, effectively. Okay. Okay. So, heavy oil would have to go like over here, here, and then magically jump over this place. But you could connect to that thing, you just can't connect to this thing. Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. Can't you just... Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with the basic pipe. Diesel will go, of course. We'll connect over here. And you diesel will connect over here. You heavy oil. You heavy oil will try to connect to over there. You heavy oil will try to connect to... I'm not sure. That's okay. But okay, you can connect over there. That's acceptable. I'll also disable this. Enable this. Tell you to use Unity. Oh, we have solar panels. Good. So if I'm gonna ignore the solar cell cost, uh, so even if I say now I'm gonna build this, I don't have any. Okay, that's it's not a lot of power. Yeah, this is not an option right now. We are still missing people. We're getting people slowly, so that's good. I will be shutting down 2 of the labs right now, just for workers' sake. Okay, next thing. Each of you takes... we'll need to upgrade even the mega pipe. Okay. So let's go transport pipe 3. If I'm not mistaken, this is it, right? So you should stay exactly where you are, right? Yeah. Here. And then just teensy weensy pipe 1 will be connecting to you over here and to you over here. Oh damn it. That's horrible. Okay. So this should enable this thing to start running in a moment as soon as we manage to build up the pipe. This thing needs to also be upgraded. Guessing. No place to dump. Oh yeah, this will probably be done in a minute or so. So let's say leveling. Let's say like this, and let's now pretend that you are from now on only that area. And soil boys. That's you guys. You guys are now that area. There we go. Okay, the dirt should hopefully now be being processed and removed. I have available to assign 36. Yeah, I need more trucks. I need a lot more trucks. That's how many I want. Okay. I'm just gonna check that this stabilizes now. And once it does, I'll probably wrap it up here. My biggest problem right now is the amount of construction parts 3 that I'm missing. Hopefully that's gonna be recovered soon. Then also get this thing operational. It could be because I have a separate system essentially, like creating high pressure steam since it's lossless, and then just have a bunch of priority systems where I would prioritize this thing, and then excess steam would go into energy production, something like that, or vice versa, I'm not sure. And the bigger thing is take steam from unwanted sources like here, and then enhance it just with the remainder with the coal here. So that sounds like a really fun thing to do. Just roughly what I'm gonna start planning out over here. Okay, you're not that connected to anything. Let's drop you out. I'm gonna just clean up this area a tiny bit. There we go. And you can also be removed there. Okay. So what's this thing? Oh, I have this place for naphtha trucking. Okay. But this is completely pointless to have. Essentially, so you can export, you cannot import. At one point you can be removed. Okay. So our fuel situation is, I think, improving now. We're still not functioning here though. So if I do this by 4, this one by 4 might be a problem. This is 72, yeah. So sour water, this is this line, will need a bit of a boost. But if this, no, this isn't fun. This is not okay. Here. Yeah. I thought I did actually hit it. Okay. There we go. Still don't have the mega pipe built here. Why not? Oh, or this one. I'm missing construction part 3 still. Okay. Yeah. Even though I do think that situation is improving now, even without any of this update. The problem was the ship was simply not sailing for such a long time. That was the issue. Okay. So next thing that I can actually look into is, yeah, that would be retaining walls over there. How much is one? One is 6, so I want 60 cost, right? There we go. Once that's built, I can drop us another level. And I can now also say, let's remove most of the designations here since they're not being handled by anything. And they are just a massive eyesore. There we go. Once that's built, yeah, sand has no designation. I get it. You guys will get the designation in a moment. I think it's so roughly like this ish. We go. Then once you get to that level, I want you to level off that area. There we go. You have a problem with reaching. I see, I see. So yeah, it's that's a bit unfortunate. So these guys can be unselected. There we go. Yeah. We are now quite nicely expanding our available area over here. That's great. And our copper is being secured more and more with each passing day. So let's see, layer. Oh, this still goes out over here. That's interesting. And this, see how deep this is. This is gonna need so much extra room around it. This is gonna be crazy. Okay. However, we can go like this. Oh no, actually not over there. And over here. And over here. And that's it for now. How's our iron? Iron looks interesting. I think I'll designate some areas. Like, if I understand correctly, I could now afford to go. I actually don't need this. I don't need this. Yeah, I can designate this area, I believe, for when you guys need it. Fuel-wise, we're still not recovering as much as I would hope. And I do have this sour water here, meant to be eating up the sour water from here-ish. Yeah, here. Is emptying it. I'm not sure. Not sure. Never mind. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It works. It works. Okay. I'm not able to. Yeah, I'll leave it at this. So, what's the primary thing is this or the power plant system? I think this. I'll save over here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time.